Hey, I'm MattyAP, and this is my daily tweet. Hey guys, welcome to the Daily Tweet, the show where I look at the hottest trending moments on Twitter. We talk about 3 of them each day, and then I tweet about one of them at the end of the episode, and we see how it goes. Speaking of seeing how it goes, let's check out yesterday's tweet. Alright, so the tweet we went with yesterday was about Kanye West's new show that he's developing, starring Jaden Smith playing a young Kanye West in an alternate reality. So I wrote this. Kanye West is developing a Showtime anthology titled Omniverse, in which Jaden Smith will play a young Kanye West in an alternate reality. I'm actually really excited for this. I always wondered what Kanye would be like if he was poor and had talent. Now, I should actually say, I actually do like a lot of Kanye West's work. I was a big fan of Late Registration and Graduation, 2 of his albums back in the day. I haven't listened to a lot of his stuff recently. This was just a harmless joke, but a few people did get a little salty over it, which I thought was kind of funny. But not the matter. Let's see how the tweet went all the same. Hey, not too bad. 27 likes, 5 retweets, and 8 comments. I'm pretty chuffed on that. That's a win in my books. I mean, I should probably start setting a benchmark. Maybe 20 likes is like the benchmark? Let's do that, 20 likes. If we get over 20 likes, that's a win. If we get under 20 likes, that's not a win. Alright, so let's take a quick look at a couple of comments that you guys wrote about this post. Now look, this is probably one of my favorite comments, even though this is a GIF. But hey, a GIF can sometimes say a million words or something like that. But this is almost the perfect reaction, because you can imagine Kanye reading the first part of my tweet and then getting to the second part and being like... Now obviously there's just a heap of Kanye GIFs. I don't know, I've all of a sudden noticed Kanye legit is the king of laughing to frowning in 0.6 seconds, and I did write that as a response to Rank 5 Clone. I don't know how he does it. How do you stop laughing and go into a complete frown within like a split second? Alright, so I should start out this episode by saying yesterday's episode has been pulled down from YouTube. I got copyright slammed, if you will, by the SpongeBob people. I put in a SpongeBob clip for like 50 seconds, which I would have thought was fair use, but look, it is what it is. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to re-upload that one over the weekend. So if you're wondering where that went, that's where it is. It's in YouTube video heaven right now. But it will be making a triumphant return, rising from the ashes of demonetization and copyright claims. Oh fucking hell, man! YouTube, what the fuck? But I'll make sure it's back with the offending clip removed. Alright, and that brings us to our first story. The Detective Pikachu movie is premiered last night in New York. Look, the reception seems pretty alright. Now, if you're anything like me, I don't like to look at reviews and whatnot before I go see a movie. I like to be able to make a decision on my own. So if you don't want to see or hear anything roughly review related, skip to about this time in the video. I just thought to do that then. Put a little thing there. That's quite clever. I've definitely seen that in other videos. But look, what I'm saying is the movie's been received pretty well. If you have never seen Pokemon in your life, this movie probably, by the sounds of it, won't tickle you in the right places. But if you're a Pokemon fan, it sounds like it'll get the job done. I mean, if you look here, Tanya Gonzalez, who works for CNET, said Pokemon Detective Pikachu is the best video game movie ever. That's a pretty bold statement. I mean, but then again, the benchmark hasn't been set too high. I mean, video game movies don't really have the best track record. And look, I mean... maybe that statement doesn't mean a lot now thinking about it. Which is exactly what James Whitbrook of Gizmodo said. Here's my review of #Detective Pikachu, which is the best video game movie ever, if only because the competition's not exactly hard to vault tackle. It tries to get away with a little too much on the cuteness of its critters to truly shine though. I mean, look, is that really a bad thing? I mean, we're really watching it for the Pokemon. We're not watching it for the deep narrative. Well, maybe something... maybe some people are, maybe I'm just fucking too weird. I'm honestly just too easily pleased at this point, but I'm looking forward to seeing it all the same. Alright, senior entertainment writer at The Thrillist, Esther Zuckerman says Detective Pikachu is an incredibly artful blockbuster with a sweet soul and also, oh my god, Pikachu is so cute, I just want to hug him and look at his freaking cheeks and paws. But just to balance it out a little bit, Matt Singer from Screen Crush says, it gives me no pleasure to say I did not love Detective Pikachu. It does look amazing though. But I think the thing we have to remember is that movies are an art form in some way or another. And art is quite subjective, so everyone's going to have their own opinions on it. No one's ever going to really be unanimously happy with the result of something like a Pokemon movie. But just go into it and make your own opinions, and I'll give mine when the movie launches on May 9th. Very exciting times. That's next Thursday, so look out for your local cinemas. Oh. All right, so our second story of the day is a little bit of a sad one. Star Wars fans pay tribute to Chewbacca actor Peter Mayhew. After the death at 74 of English actor Peter Mayhew, best known for portraying the local Chewbacca in the original Star Wars, many couldn't help but notice that his passing happened just before Star Wars Day and offered tributes to his legacy as part of the franchise. So the family of Peter Mayhew have tweeted on his account saying, the family of Peter Mayhew, with deep love and sadness, regret to share the news that Peter has passed away. He's left us the evening of April 30th, 2019 with his family by his side in his North Texas home. So a lot of people going to Twitter to pay their respects to Peter Mayhew. This tweet in particular I thought was quite well put. Imagine telling people that a giant dog bear who never spoke a single word in 40 plus years of being in entertainment would be this important to the history of art/pop culture. Rip Peter. So the official Star Wars Twitter account has tweeted out a quote from Kathleen Kennedy saying, "We are deeply saddened today by the news of Peter Mayhew's passing. Since 1976, Peter's iconic portrayal of the loyal, lovable Chewbacca has been absolutely integral in the character's success and to the Star Wars saga itself." All right, for the third and final and craziest story of the day, Sonic is once again back in the news. Turns out Jeff Fowler, director of Sonic the Hedgehog, the movie, has been listening to everyone's tweets. He's taken on board people's comments and critiques of the look of Sonic, and he's decided they're just going to change him. They're going to change Sonic. The movie comes out in November, so look, this is ambitious to say the least. And look, Jeff Fowler here did tweet, "Thank you for the support and the criticism. The message is loud and clear. You aren't happy with the design and you want changes. It's going to happen. Everyone at Paramount and Sega are fully committed to making this character the best he can be. Hashtag Sonic movie. Hashtag gotta fix fast." I mean, this is just obviously insane. I don't know how much of the movie they've already finished, but to go back and overhaul a character, now I don't know what's involved with it. Part of me wonders if it's a complete overhaul, they have to reanimate everything. Part of me also thinks that they possibly don't. I mean, I'm sure the animation has already been essentially mapped out and captured, or whatever they do, and perhaps it's as easy as putting a skin over the top of it. I have no idea. I don't know. I mean, obviously they think they can do it. I feel a little bit sorry for the team that's working on it, because that sounds like it's going to be some long nights getting this ready for a November launch. Part of me wonders if they will bring it out in November. Good luck to them. Now look, originally I was just going to settle for the look of Sonic. I thought it was a thing. But after I did the original reaction to the trailer, I did see quite a few people doing their own versions of what they were photoshopping it and showing what Sonic could have looked like, more true to how we know and love him from the games and from the comics and from the cartoons and all that sort of stuff, but still looked like it would have fit into that world. So I did start to kind of feel like, yeah, why did they go with the design they went with? And they're obviously seeing that as well. So they're probably going to switch it up just enough so he looks a bit more true to form of what we know and love. But look, let's hope they get it right second time around, because there's not going to be enough time for a third redo. So good luck to them. I'm glad I'm not working there. I honestly. Now, I like this tweet from Brendan Graber, who says, "So did the people who made the Sonic movie just like 3 different edits of the movie with 3 different versions of Sonic? Can you really fix the design if they're this far in?" And look, I did see a tweet earlier today, which I didn't save, my bad, but they said that maybe it was a form of guerrilla marketing. They put this trailer out, Sonic looks weird as shit, everyone freaks out about it, they go, we'll change it. They already have the whole movie done with the Sonic that actually doesn't look weird as shit. Conspiracies. Look, I don't really believe that, but it's a pretty fun conspiracy to think, and if that is what they did, that is some severe marketing that... I mean, you know what they say? There's no such thing as bad publicity, and that would definitely be one of the biggest case studies of it right there. And Eric Goldman here tweets, man, there are a lot of implications to changing Sonic at this point. The movie opens in November. No doubt the merch is already well underway. This is the title character. How much will they need to change? I mean, this wouldn't have been an easy decision we like to think, but really they also made the decision only within a few days of the trailer launching. So something does seem a little bit too convenient, doesn't it? I mean, look, it's the internet. If there was some shady business going on behind the scenes there to trick our brains into believing that they were going to throw out a shonky looking dollar store Sonic, I'm sure the internet would get to the bottom of it. I mean, you can't hide much from people these days, so I really doubt it, but good conspiracy, like I said. And once again, just to prove the point, another person, Sharky Laguana, says, I love how hating on the Sonic trailer is more popular than the movie ever would have been if they'd done exactly what fans claim to have hoped for. Makes me wonder if this is evil marketing geniusry. So that's the stories for today. Now all I have to do is write my tweet. Time to write the final tweet of the week. I'm excited. Hope you guys are excited too. Top 3 biggest global... Alright, so for this tweet I wrote top 3 biggest global conspiracies. 1. Area 51 is harboring aliens. 2. The moon landing was fake. And 3. The Sonic movie trailer was a marketing ploy. Ugly, toothy Sonic only exists within that trailer. The actual movie is completed and the real Sonic is perfect in every way. Profit. And of course the standard head exploding, mind-bending, opening to the universe GIF thing. And with that, that is my tweet of the day. Bam! And that brings us to the end of the first week of Daily Tweet. 5 episodes in the bag. Thank you all for joining me. I appreciate it. It's been a lot of fun. I'm enjoying this. Although next week the plan is to have these videos out a lot earlier than I have been releasing them, like 10 o'clock at night. The idea will actually, and was supposed to be, that these videos are out by early afternoon. So next week I'll be trying my best to actually make that happen, get up a little earlier, and just, you know, just be better in every way. But thank you all for hanging out. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button there. Also make sure you subscribe wherever that shit is to the channel. I'd appreciate you for it. Also, if you want to like, comment, or retweet the tweet that I've just made there and sent out to the world, the link will be in the description below. Make sure you check that out. And while you're at my Twitter, why not give it a follow? It's free. But with that, guys, I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a safe and fun weekend. And I'll see you on Monday. Bye.